Well, hello everybody. Good evening. It is Wednesday night. It's time for the Ham Fun Podcast with me, KO4PDI. We're going to have some fun tonight. And I'm starting a little bit early because at the last minute I looked at my computer and went, oh crap, I got an 82-degree pass of the ISS right at 6:01. So I said, let me get on here first. And Hayden from Australia, the other Hayden, welcome. Thanks for coming, man. So anyway, I'm started early. I want to show you on the geochron. You look at the yellow circle. That is the footprint of the International Space Station. It is at 257 miles above the Earth, and it literally is going to pass just like barely to the south of me, just almost directly overhead. So I'm looking forward to that. We should be able to get, maybe we'll get 3 images on this pass. Depends on when the image starts. If the pass comes up as the image is already started, we'll miss the top of it. But on the bottom of it, we'll end up getting it. And I have everything set up to receive the image. My 9700 is tuned. The sat box is set up to record anything on the imaging frequency, which is 145.800. If you have anything that can receive 145.8, you can receive these images. You don't even need a ham license because you're not transmitting, you're just receiving. So even if you have a shortwave radio, record the audio, and you'll hear the audio as it comes up while the image is being downloaded. Actually, I shouldn't say downloaded. It's being transmitted. And let me lower the volume there. And you'll hear it when it comes up. I'll show you that on the SAT screen. Here you go right here. We have the SAT box output is what you're looking at. You could see this passes. Look at this. This is like almost right overhead. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. And we have nobody watching right now. Well, we have Hayden from Australia is watching. If you're here watching me right now, just comment where you're from, and if you got a call sign, what your call sign is, and say hello. Give me your name, too. By the way, Hayden is here, VK4NU. VK4NU, Victor Kilo 4, November uniform. Welcome aboard, Hayden. Tell the other Hayden he should watch these, too. He'd get a kick out of it. I love doing satellites. You know I love doing satellites. So I said, when they announced this slow scan TV setup, I said, I'm doing it right this time. I've already downloaded about 12 images. After the pass, I will show you all the images that I've downloaded and converted to JPEGs. That's something I asked last night when I was streaming live yesterday. I said, if anybody knows how to get SSTV to save the image as something other than a bitmap, please tell me where the setting is. I can't seem to find it, and I don't know how to save it in something other than a bitmap. I'd rather save it as a JPEG. Hey, Don Waddell, how you doing? Welcome aboard, my man. And Hayden. Yeah, I should. I was thinking about that this morning on the way to work. Well, just so you know, this is going to be going on until next Sunday. So it's only Wednesday. So you have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 4 more days. I've downloaded about 12 images. There are 12 images altogether, but I have duplicates of certain images. I'm hoping I can get all 12 and get a certificate from ARISS once I submit them all. That would be nice. All right, so I think I have about 6 of the 12 now. I don't know which numbers I need, but I'm going to just get everything I can. So the way we do this is we use SSTV. That's what you're looking at on the right side with that background there. If I go to SSTV and I go to history, I could scroll through the images that I've already got. You can see that as I'm scrolling through. These are all the images. Some are good, some aren't so good. These are crappy, and you know why they're crappy? Because I forgot to hit enable on the sat box for my radio, so whatever frequency my radio was on, this was just what it was able to pick up. The antenna still tracked the satellite, but because I didn't have it set up right, it didn't work. And there make sure we're getting it. Okay. And so you can hear it. You'll hear the slow scan TV as it comes up. What you're seeing on the waterfall now is not the slow scan TV image. I'm going to turn down the squelch. There it is. It is the image in the background. But it's so low on the horizon. We're only 2 degrees. We're not getting a good one. So SSTV is not decoding it because it can't pick it up right now. Little tricks that you got to remember when you're doing slow scan TV. Do not turn on noise reduction. Do not turn on preamp. Do not do any filters. Don't do any of that. Just straight data into your radio. You can see the antenna on the top left of the screen is tracking it. You can see the signals coming over the air. But if you notice, SSTV is trying to decode it, but it hasn't been able to decode anything. It knows there's a picture coming, but notice there's no picture showing up. So this is a waste. We're going to have to wait for this one to end. And then in 2 minutes after this one ends, it'll start another picture. So now notice the sound is getting a little clearer, a little louder. And you're starting to see an image appear on the screen with SSTV. I'm sorry. Here, I shut the music off. Thanks, Hayden. Thanks, Hayden, for telling me I left the music on. Yeah, that's because the other day I was just doing this streaming without me talking. I put the music on in the background. I forgot to shut it off. Thanks for letting me know that, Hayden. Right now, this is a waste, this image. So this image is going to end. Now it's coming in clear, right at the end. Yeah. That's why you don't get all the images, because it might be, this is 2 of the astronauts, Slayton and Leonov. All right, so that was the end of that image. Now what's going to happen is, I'm going to turn the squelch up a little bit so we don't have to listen to the noise. When the next image starts, it'll be much, much clearer because we're already up to 13 degrees and the satellite is to the south of me. If you look here, you can see where it is. It's literally just off of the horizon, right here. Right here is where it is. And it's only 15 degrees above the horizon. So give it time. It's going to go straight overhead. And a new image should be starting any second now. Well, I appreciate it, Hayden. Hey, Roger. All right, go ahead. Try voice contact. This is a very high pass, Roger. You should be able to get it really good. You should be able to get this pass really good. It's almost vertical by me. So I am just trying to get as many of these images as I can. No slow scan TV yet. It's usually 2 minutes in between images. 2 minutes to transmit the image, 2 minutes to pause, and then 2 minutes of another image. And if you're decoding these, they're on PD20. I'm sorry, PD120 is the decoding nomenclature, so you know how to clear them out. Now, if you have a program, CQ SSTV on an Apple phone, or you have a program on an Android, I'm going to be quiet during this next image. I'm not going to say anything. And what we're going to do is just going to let you hear the audio. You can go back and listen to this and hold your phone with those programs on. There it goes. All right. All right. I kept quiet during that whole thing. What you can do is if you get CQ SSTV on your iPhone or whatever program they use on Androids, I don't use Android, so I'm sure there's a program to do it on Android. You can watch this video and put your cell phone that has that program on it next to the speaker of your computer and play that audio back, and it'll decode the image on your phone. That's what's so cool about it. The other thing, I'm recording all these on my 9700. So what I may be able to do is upload those audio files to my Facebook group on Facebook, Ham Radio Fun with KO4PDI. Go join my group, and I'll upload them to a file there, and you could actually play those files and decode the images just like I've been doing. So that ended at about 6:07. 6:09 will be 2 minutes, and the satellite will set by then. Because if you notice, we're already down to 18 degrees. That's the one thing about an overhead pass. It goes by really fast. I'm wondering if Roger's getting any voice contacts. He's trying voice on this. We're not going to switch over now. We're dedicated to SSTV. As soon as this pass is over, the next one isn't until 7:39, and that's only going to be a 9-degree pass. I will leave my computer going. After that, the next one is at 12:30 a.m. my time. And after that, at 2:11 a.m., there's another one. So I'll leave my radio going all night again. And at 2:11 or at 12:30, it'll decode if there's images being sent. So, yeah, this is Ham Fun with KO4PDI. This is my weekly podcast. We're waiting, 6:09. They didn't start another image yet. There it goes. All right, it says that let me lower the volume on this. It says that the satellite's going to be up till 6:12. It is 6:10 now. Maybe we'll luck out and get this whole image. It's another Apollo-Soyuz image celebrating 50 years since the Apollo-Soyuz mission. The Apollo-Soyuz mission was a joint effort by the United States and the Soviet Union at the time to have some kind of camaraderie in space. And what they did was they developed a docking mechanism so that the Soyuz capsule could dock with an Apollo capsule. Pretty complicated stuff, but they were able to pull it off. And 2 astronauts went up on the Soyuz, and 3 astronauts went up on the Apollo mission. And, this is the image that they got wrong. And I doubt they fixed it. No, Buck, the clouds will not affect the signal. We got another guy from down under on here. Ira Harris. You're VP to EIH. Where's that? Is that Australia? Or are you in New Zealand? Where are you, down south? Are you down under? It's tomorrow there, isn't it? Yeah, it's about 7 o'clock in the morning in Australia. Wow, we're going to get this whole image. Just so you know, this image is wrong. It says the rocket on the right is the Soyuz and the rocket on the left is the Apollo. That is wrong. It's the other way around. The one on the left is the Soyuz rocket, and the one on the right is the Apollo Saturn 1B. And that image was done. We got that whole image, and they never corrected it. Oh, well. What does it say? I've had that happen before. I got half an image as the pass when below my horizon. Yeah, that happens. That's why you get every one, and maybe you can get a couple you could piece together if you want, but it's more fun when you get the whole thing like I just did on that one. Considering the bird is now at negative 1.4 degrees, and we got that right to the end of the pass. So we got 2 images on that pass. I can go over. I'm going to show you some of the images now. Let me turn off the MMSS TV. Turn that off, and we're going to turn on my AC/DC image player. There you go. So here's Here's one of the images I got. Ira's in the Caribbean. Oh, aren't we jealous? Well, I live in Florida, so I'm not that jealous. But people in New Jersey, they're jealous. People in Australia are going to be jealous because it's winter in Australia right now. So they'd love to be in the Caribbean right now. All right, so, okay, this is one of the images. I'm going to scroll through these. This is the one that we just downloaded again, but this one you can see I didn't get the whole image. Here's one where I did get the whole image, and this isn't the one we just downloaded. This was from passes yesterday and overnight. Here's a couple of the astronauts, one of the Russians and one of the Americans up in the Soyuz, Slayton and Lenovo. I don't know how to say that. Here's the entire crew. Oh, there's 3 Apollo astronauts on the left and 2 cosmonauts on the right from Apollo Soyuz. So we got that. That's where we started, right? Okay, I got this one too. That's a backwards labeled wrong. There's more with the astronauts. There they are again. What they do is they send over, I guess over a 24-hour period, they keep sending the same images over and over. But these are all the images I got so far, not counting the ones we just downloaded. Although both of the ones we just downloaded I already had. So now my only problem is in order to get these onto the ARISS website, you need to convert them to JPEGs or GIFs. Let's get rid of that. We're not streaming live now on TikTok because for some strange reason TikTok decided it didn't want me to stream live there anymore. I got one live feed in there one time. I will get all of these uploaded and put out there for you so you guys can see them. I uploaded all the ones I did overnight, the last 2 nights. I uploaded them to my Facebook group. Let me just go to that group right now because it tells me somebody wants to join. One of you guys just decided to join my Facebook group. You know, if you put your call sign in and your all you got to do is put your call sign and say, yeah, I'm not going to be a jerk, and you're in. So here we got a new member with no name. I want to welcome this guy, and I got, Nolan. Nolan Gamebrill. Welcome to the club, Nolan. I'm going to welcome you to my group. Let's welcome Nolan to the group. All right. So if you're unfamiliar with my group, let's see if I can get it on the screen here. This is my Facebook group, Ham Radio Fun with KO4PDI. We have 385 members. This is where I upload every morning. If you see this image here, this is a listing of all the satellite passes that are going to be going over my house in my particular grid square, Echo Lima 99. Get that off the SAP box. That's how I get that image. Hey, Fred. How you doing? What did you say there? Hey, Mike. Got side 10, 11, and 9. Oh, so he's downloading the images too. Good for you, Fred. Glad you came. Fred's a member of the Palm Coast Amateur Radio Society. This is my group. We just welcomed Kevin Taylor joined today. And here is somebody learning how to decode images, a video I found online. Grandpa's teaching his grandson how to download images from the ISS. Is that cool or what? That's the image we just downloaded. This is great. This little video right here is great. Mike Finke, I think is how you say his name. I met him at Kennedy Space Center once, and we had a wonderful time. So this is Mike, and I got to meet him. He got to listen to him talk about satellites. So if you're a member of my group, you could see this stuff. These guys, Hayden Sims, Denny McDougal, and Ed Cozart, got a little pat on the back for contributing this week. Here's one of the images that I used as my banner image on the Facebook group. So what we're doing here is what happens is, let's see, the next pass of the ISS is going to be at 7:39, but it's only going to be a 9-degree pass. Later in the evening, about 2 a.m., there's going to be a really good pass. So I'm going to have my my computer and everything running 24 hours again. I haven't shut my computer off in 3 days or my radio. It's been on for 3 days. I shut it off for a couple hours during the day. That's about it. All right, anybody got any questions? If you don't understand how slow scan TV works, what's happening is, let's get out of this screen and let's turn SSTV back on. All right. That noise you're listening to is what a fax would sound like being sent on your telephone line. Remember faxes? Basically what we're doing here is color faxes, transmitting them over the radio waves and decoding them when they get down here. Now in SSTV, if you look at this program right here, these are all the different ways that you can decode images. There's Martin 1, Martin 2, Scotty 2, Scotty DX, PD120, Scotty 1, AVT 90, Robot 72, and Robot 36. Or auto. I leave it on auto, but I know ahead of time, if you don't have an auto where it automatically picks the decoding process, these images are coming down with PD120. So you can click on PD120 in your app and it'll decode these images. What happens is one line at a time is sent. Let me see. These are 640 by 496 is the aspect ratio. What does that mean? Well, that's how many pixels each line is. So actually 640 lines by 496 vertical lines. So one line at a time is transmitted with that audio signal, and the computer hears that audio and converts it back to an image. That is how a fax machine works. That's basically how, when you're talking on a telephone, how it works. What you're hearing me right now, my voice is going analog into this microphone. In this microphone, there is a condenser that the different pitch of my voice and the different levels in volume of my voice are recorded as numbers. And those numbers are transmitted into audio sounds. That's what that noise was you were hearing while the images were coming. When it gets to the other end, the PD120 is like the language that the noises were recorded in. So it knows how to decode them. It takes that same noises and reproduces the image one line at a time. What do we got here? Using an ICOM 706 and the mag mount antenna out in the backyard. November 2, Mike Julia Zulu. Why does that sound so familiar? That sounds so familiar, that call sign. Is that? Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. November 2, Mike Juliet Zulu. Who is that? That is... Oh, that's my buddy, Fernando. Roger. Here we go. What do you got? Kind of a bummer that some interfered with the confirming a contact CE6XX, but two stronger stations called over the top of him, so I only made one contact on this great pass. Oh, what a bummer. Oh, bummer. Yeah, I know. I figured it out, Fred. It's you. I figured out that was you. Alaska just got a tsunami warning. Something weird's going on. I don't know if you've been watching these videos of animals leaving Yellowstone National Park. I don't know what's going on there, but now you got a possible 7.3 magnitude earthquake shook parts of Alaska. And that's coming off a weather app I have is telling me that. Oh, yeah, no wonder that call sign looked familiar. So, SSTV, you're looking at that right here. What this stuff on the bottom is, all this, these are when I do SSTV on HF. I use these to make the image that I want to send to somebody. This is a picture of an astronaut on the moon. And when I call CQ, this is the image I send. When somebody responds to me, I respond with this, which shows their image here, their call sign here, and my call sign here with the same Apollo image. And then when I say 73, I send this image. So this is the blank image, and this is what I send. Oh, God, why am I yawning? Why am I so tired? I shouldn't be tired. I took the dog for a bunch of walks today. Had Ford over here trying to fix my Wi-Fi in my car. It no longer will work with my open spot. It used to work with my open spot. Now all of a sudden it doesn't. And my open spot's good because it worked on my phone. I hooked it up to my phone as a hotspot, which might be the way I have to do it until we figure this out. Why all of a sudden my car hotspot stopped connecting to my open spot, I'll never know. But that's neither here nor there. We're not doing that right now. All right, so you got to see the geochron where the ISS passed. You can see the solid line right over me and over Europe right now where you see all the little circles with the maximum usable frequency. That's where the ISS is right now. So Iman, my buddy Iman over in Ireland, could be downloading images right this minute off of the ISS. What else? I enjoy doing this. Oh, there's Fernando's page. Hey, Fred. Oh, you are. I hate you. I didn't know Fred was an extra. Fred's a hero. He on field day in Palm Coast, he stays up all night and does FT8. What a dude. Got to give him credit. But yeah, it's the way you do it with the sat box. If you want to make sure you get every pass, whether you're awake or sleeping, you select the satellite, ISS, select the transponder you want to use right here. Mode V, that's VHF imaging. And then you hit the word continuous here. And it will not track any other satellite or anything, but every time the ISS comes over, it will record it. And it will follow it. So you can see the next pass is to my north-northwest. And it ain't that high. It's only going to be 9 degrees above the horizon. The next pass after that's going to be great. It's going to be a 60 degree pass. By the way, if anybody talks to Greg, K6EGG, just had his 14th wedding anniversary. Tell him congratulations if you talk to him. Greg is one of the reasons I do this. He's the one that I watched him do live HF. Actually, he wasn't even doing it. He didn't have his general license when he started. He was just doing like DMR and 2 meter and 70 centimeter contacts, streaming live. And I thought it was a great thing to do. And I actually tapped his brain for a bunch of stuff to learn how to do this. So if you talk to Greg, K6EGG, go follow him and extra with code. So brag, why don't you, Fred? What website do I use for tracking the weather? Well, I live in Florida. Florida, you got to actually be pretty damn good at tracking the weather because you never know when you're going to get hit with a tornado or a heavy thunderstorm or possibly a hurricane. So I use a bunch of different apps. A couple of the apps I use, let me see, I can actually show you this on the screen. Let me go back to the geochron page, and we'll add a window capture. Oh, wait, can't add it yet. Let me start Let's View. Let's View Windows. Okay. All right, now I'll show you the apps that I use. Okay, I got to get this on the screen. Hold on. Add window capture. Let's go to Let's View. And let's pick that's the one I want. That's the one I want. Now we just got to make it a little smaller so it fits on the screen. Okay. Now you're looking at my iPhone, and you could see here that, what happened? I lost it. Let me try to get it again. All right, here's the apps that I really use. Real America's Voice, that's not it, but Radar Scope. This is Radar Scope right here. I'll open that up and shrink that down a little bit so it fits on the screen. Oh, why is it doing it like that? Let me turn it sideways. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Hold on. Okay. So here you can see out by Ocala, it's pouring out there. Palm Coast is where I am. If I hit the center thing here, you'll see the blue circle is my location. And what I can do is I can actually make this move. I could hit the play button, and it shows me the direction of the storms. Now, you can see there was some coming up from the south towards me that are petering out now. There was a big thunderstorm here earlier. I kind of was worried if I was going to be able to do this. That is one of my apps. Now, this one's really great because with this app, I can easily see what's coming, where it is, and where it's going, how fast it's moving. If you notice the little circles with the dash lines after them, the circle is the center of the rotation or the center of the storm, and the dotted line, every dash is 15 minutes. So in an hour, it'll be up there. It'll be up at the end of that line in an hour. That is called Radar Scope. That costs money, but trust me, if you're in a weather-prone area, it's very good. For my weather reports, I use Wonderground or AccuWeather. You can see that on the screen. It's the one with the sun. That's AccuWeather. I hit that, and here's my live. It says I'm not going to get any rain for at least an hour, which is really good because I'm going to take the dog for her last walk in a little while after I get off of here, and I will not get wet. Thunderstorms tomorrow. Here's my future thing. Here's a little radar map. I should make that a little bit bigger so you can see it. There, we'll go there. This thing even tells you the what state the moon is in. All right. So this is AccuWeather. All right. So now we'll switch from AccuWeather. We'll go to Weather Underground. Wonderground, they call it. This is a really good app, too, because this breaks down hourly. Now, here's the week, right? So today, the high was 89. The low was 76. Tomorrow, the high will be 88, and the low will be 76. But the little blue on the bottom shows it's going to be rain. But when's it going to rain? Well, if you go below that, here's this one, the hourly forecast. So we'll go back to Wednesday. This is today. 7 p.m., it's going to be 88 degrees. The wind will be out of the north-northwest at 12 miles an hour. That's at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9, 10, 11, 12. Look at this. It's all no rain, no rain, no rain. Tomorrow at 8 a.m., it's going to be partly sunny, 80 degrees. As the day goes on, no, it is not. I don't see any rain tomorrow. Friday, no rain on Friday either. Thursday is when they said it was chance of thunderstorms. Maybe early in the morning. That's a possibility. Anyway, this is the app I use for my weather. Now, if there's going to be a hurricane or something like that, and I want to track it, this one with the letter V, Event to Sky, this is a fantastic app. This shows you right now the direction of the wind. We're looking at 10 meters above ground. This is the wind speed. So right where you see the word Palm Coast, that's where I am. That's my house. And if I zoom way in, you can see right now the wind is 11 miles an hour from the south-southeast, moving to the north-northwest. And that's where I live, right there. So that is, if I'm watching a hurricane, like yesterday we had that low that came along, came on shore just north of Orlando and Daytona Beach, and cut across the state, and that caused it to be misty and rainy all freaking day. So that is the app I use for weather. So you happy? You got that info? And that's my blood sugar right now is 241 because I just ate dinner, and I had some French fries. So there you go. You got that? The SSTV will turn on. Here's the issue now with the SSTV. For some reason, SSTV resaves all the files as bitmaps, and you can't upload a bitmap to ARISS. That's problem one. Problem two, when you convert the bitmap to a JPEG in order to upload it, what happens is it wipes out all the data as far as what time it was collected and the date and time that you downloaded it off the ISS. So you have to go back to the original when you go to upload them. This is the other thing I don't like. Every image has to be individually uploaded. So there's going to be 12 images altogether. I have to upload each one individually. I cannot just send them all like in a zip file or something. Work on that, ARISS. I'll give you another $100 if you get that fixed. I donate to them as much as I can. It's a great organization. They're great people. And Frank Bauer is the director of it in the United States, and he's the international director as well, I believe. Anyway, he's been on my podcast. So now you know the weather weather apps I use. Anybody got any other questions about Slow Scan TV or any other things doing with ham radio or satellites? Ask me now. You got me. I'm yours. Whatever you need, let me know. Anybody, anywhere. Who's watching? Let's see. According to YouTube, we got 13 people watching there. According to... what is this? This is X. There's 5 people watching there. And on Facebook, we got any on Facebook? Oh, I went off that page. I'd have to go back to my page. Back to my profile page. There it is. There's 5 people watching. Turn that off. Oh, Don Waddell. He's watching me on Facebook. Don's call sign is KB9 Bob Papa Delta. Yes, you thought I'd be on, and you were right. You're right. I'm surprised the chat on Facebook didn't come up in my OBS software. I don't know why that happened. All right, so there you go, everybody. You got to watch me do another couple of images we downloaded from the International Space Station. By the way, over Field Day weekend, Roger, you know Roger, he's here all the time. Roger is Kilo Victor 4 India. Roger got an astronaut contact on Field Day weekend. Same day I got an astronaut contact. Actually, I think it was the same pass, Roger, right? We got the contact right at the same time. And we both got... our QSO cards the same day. What SSTV software are you using? Okay, it's called MMSSTV. MMSSTV. Now, you want to get MMSSTV? I will show you. You're welcome. You're welcome, Ira. I saw where you were. I saw where you were living in the Caribbean. Yes, I know. All right. So go to your. Let's go here. Just go to your browser and type in MMSSTV. Hit enter. Now here you go. It's made by Hamsoft. If you click on this link here, here's where you can get it. hamsoft.ca/pages/MMSSTV.php. And you can come here, and here's the downloads. You download this executionable file, and we get it on your computer. You run it, and when you get it on there, what you see in the white background image there, that is MMSSTV running. The images on the bottom are I added those. That doesn't come with it. You have to do that separate, but there's a million ways to learn how to do SSTV online. Just go to YouTube and type in how to SSTV. Because I also do this with my 7300, and I forget what the frequency is. Yeah, you can go on 14.230 and there's people uploading SSTV images there all the time. So if you just want to experiment, that's what you can do. Scroll back. Okay, buddy. Take care. Dinner time. 73. All right, man. You have a great evening. Thanks for coming. Victor Papa 2, Edward India Hotel. Thanks for joining us, Ira. Pleasure to have you. Thanks for giving the follows. Thank you for following me online. I love it. By the way, remember I was struggling to get 1,000 followers. We now have 1,140 something followers. So that's something good. We're making progress there. Let me see. I can tell you right now, we have 1,147 followers. And we got 435 people following the Facebook group. I have 2.7 thousand hours in the last 12 months. I need 4,000 hours, so I need 1,300 more hours watched, and I can then start monetizing. I cannot monetize yet. I'm sure there's something I can do with the added subscribers that I have now, and I have over 1,000. I want to be able to set up super chats and stuff like that. So if you guys want to donate, you'd have a place to do that. And Roger, I just had to renew my X account today, so that cost me $84. They don't let you stream live on X unless you're a paid subscriber. So Roger was kind enough to help me out last year. I just want to let him know it's great, Roger. I'm very happy that you did that, and I appreciate all your support. Big shout out for Roger, Kilo Victor 4 India. If you ever talk to him online, tell him I said hello. He's from South Central Florida. I think that's it, folks. We've been on 40 minutes, actually a little longer because I started before 6. Nobody's got any questions? Anything interesting you want to share with the group? Come on here. Let us know if you want to. I can take this off now. I keep forgetting to take the headphones off once I get them on. My dog is pooped. She's sleeping on the floor next to me. That's amazing that she's not nudging me to play with her with the ball. Didn't even open her eyes when I said the B-A-L-L word. But she's comfy. She's content. She's a happy dog, and I'm happy owner. Happy dog owner. Yes, I am. Anything else? No, nobody's got anything? All right. Well, I guess we'll call it a night. Thanks, everybody, for watching and enjoying this. I will be leaving. I may stream all night again. I did it 2 nights in a row. I might do it again. Not right away. I'm going to shut everything off and give it a chance to cool off. But I don't think I'm getting any thunderstorms for the rest of the night. So I should be able to just run it all night without having to get up and shut everything down if there's a storm. There's at least 2 good passes I may be able to get some images on overnight. So I will set that up. Usually I get 1 really good pass, and that was it. That was the best pass of the day for me. But even low passes, if it's up there long enough, you can get an image. So I'll keep trying. All right, Hayden, not that Hayden. Thank you very much for coming, Hayden. You have a great night. Actually, it's morning for you, right? It's morning because you're to the left of that line right there. You're over here in Australia. So it's already tomorrow for you. It's like 7 in the morning, right? What is it? Yeah, 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning, depending on what part of Australia you're at. Oh, yes, I'll be doing some fun tracking during hurricane season. The nice thing, the Geochron will put a hurricane on the screen. I don't think there's any up there now. No, there's no serious storms on the Geochron right now. But when there are, it shows it and shows the tracking information and where it's going. So yeah, I'll definitely be doing that. Last year during a hurricane, I actually streamed live for 24 hours, just a camera view outside my house. I have 2 new cameras on the front of my house that really are good cameras, and the picture is much, much better, the quality. So I'll be showing that. Yep, Hayden's in Queensland, Australia. It's 8:40 in the morning. Yeah, it is. My Geochron told me that. You're right over here. So yeah, cool. Have you ever met the other Hayden? I know it's a big country, and your name is Hayden and his name is Hayden, but I know you're probably not next door. I know, that's like when I worked for Verizon, people would say, "Oh, my buddy works for Verizon. Do you know him, Joe Blow?" And I'd be like, "There's like 10,000 people working for Verizon in New Jersey. I don't know them all, but occasionally I'll run into somebody, and I do know who they are." So yeah, and it's funny, when I retired down here to Florida, most of my friends down here all worked for Verizon at some point up north, mostly in New York, one down in Miami, and yeah. Hey, Andy Cowley stopped by. How you doing, Andy? Thanks for coming, man. Did you see the whole thing? If not, go back and watch it again. We downloaded 2 images from the ISS right at the beginning of the podcast. So once I go off the air, you could start and watch it from the beginning again. Make sure you get that. Go there, like, subscribe, hit the thumbs up, all that other fun stuff. And who do we have here? This is KB4 Charlie India Lima. I'm going to look you up. KB4 Charlie India Lima. Michael from Peachtree City, Georgia. And no hope to one day. He's about 2 to 3 hour flight south. Here's his thing. Australia's huge. Forward on these says, Mike, how you doing, Mike? Glad to meet you. Hayden saying hi to Andy. Forward on these saying hi. How you doing? Welcome aboard, all you guys. How you doing, Andy? I'm grateful to have you follow me. Andy, if you're just so you know, everybody, if you got a YouTube channel about ham radio and Andy Cowley follows you, you've made it. You're a success. That's how I knew. I mean, I had other guys follow me too. I love it. The Smoking Ape, can't believe how much I'm on here, how many lives I do every day. And also my buddy Ziggy from 75 Ohm Ham. He says, Mike has got satellites down to a science. Yeah, I do. I've been doing this for 4 years. I thoroughly enjoy it, love it. Just so you know, if you're a tech, you can do this. You could download the image. Anybody, you don't even need a license to download the images. You could do that without. You could do it with an HT. You could do it with a SDR radio that picks up 145.8. That's all you need. The better the antennas, if you have Yagis and you can track the satellite through the sky, yeah, it's much, much better that way. But it's not necessary. You could do it all kinds of ways. All right. I think I'm going to call it quits, folks. We've been on for 45 minutes. I appreciate all your support and all your follows and likes and subscribes. Hit the thumbs up if you're on YouTube. Hit the thumbs up. Comment if you want. Tell me, I don't know, price of tomatoes by you. Any little comment helps, because as a result, the algorithm goes, hey, they like this guy. So get in there and hit the thumbs up and hit the like and subscribe and all that other fun stuff. And I don't ask you to do this with nothing in return for you. No, no, no. Look at the notes of every video I put up. There are links to all kinds of great stuff from ABR Coax, ABR Industries, Blue Eddy, which makes battery boxes and power supplies. Let's see, what else? I have... SLNT. You click on the link for SLNT, use my code HAMFUN, get 20% off. That's what I made my Faraday bag for my ICOM 705, is on that particular program. So yeah, and if you want to get a license or you want to upgrade your license, Ham Radio Prep is a great place to go. Use my code HAMFUN and get in there. And there's a link to my Amazon store there too, which is so messed up. I got to straighten that out. He's pretty okay. Thanks, Buck. All right. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, have a great night. See you tomorrow. I'll be on the air at some point, maybe doing some satellite contacts, maybe just streaming FT8. But during the night, I'm gonna run a stream during the night, starting at around midnight or so. I'm just gonna let the radio and everything run during the night so it can record some more slow scan TV images as the night passes. That's how good this is all. I got this set up so good. I don't even have to be here to record. I love it. Anyway, I'm also recording all the audio files on my 9700. When I'm all complete, I will take the best ones. I got to listen to them all. That's going to be a pain. But I will try to take the best ones and put them up on my website so you can download the audio file and possibly make the images yourself. So all you need is the audio to get the images in the right program. The CQ SSTV on iPhones and whatever decoding software you got for SSTV on Android. I don't have an Android. Oh, speaking of Android, no, I'm not even going to talk about it. All right. That's it. I'm babbling on now. Ladies and gentlemen, remember what I always say. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, at least not without me, all right? Got that? This is KO4 PDI telling you, 73, I'll be clear. Take care, everybody. God bless.